Everybody, good morning, good Monday afternoon, right? Afternoon, probably where y'all at. Y'all probably in Texas or something like that. Damn, I need to charge this iPad. Salute to everybody out there. Got a lot of stuff to talk about. And we just gonna improv real quick. Got about an hour today. Not gonna be too long, right? Make it short and sweet. But a lot of people's been kind of asking me questions. I've kind of been out of the loop a little bit, so we're gonna get to it. So everybody gear up here in the chat for a second, and then we're gonna talk some Dallas Cowboys UDFAs. And yeah, just where we at right now, man. Hopefully everyone's having a good one. Yeah. Let me see here. Bang. Got exactly what I needed. Hopefully everyone's having a good one. Good Monday. Out there pushing, putting in work. You know what I'm saying? What up, Common? What's up with you, dog, man? Hopefully you having a good one, bro. Having a blessed one. I'm having a blessed one, bro. Y'all, I'm in a real good space right now, man. I'm feeling good. I don't want to say better than ever, man, but your boy is feeling pretty damn good. What up, Amp? What's up, Holly? What's going on with y'all? What's going on with your body? I'm in a real good space right now. I don't want to say I have it all figured out, but I got a lot of stuff figured out right now, man. If you guys saw the video on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? I'm back in the gym getting strong as an ox, man. I put up 225, 13 reps. 13 reps for the old man under the bench, 225, benching 315 with no spotter, repping it. You know what I'm saying? So really focusing on getting strong physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. You know, and that's a message I really want to share with y'all, man. Block out the negativity, y'all. It's 2025. Block out the negativity, y'all. And let's put in some work. I think so many times we let negativity and negative people anchor us down. You know what I'm saying? Don't skip leg day. I'm not skipping leg day. I'm about to get back on leg days. That's another thing, bro. My knee, knock on wood. It's knock on some wood, y'all. You know what I'm saying? My knee is getting healthy again. And I had the MCL sprain probably like 4 months ago. Doctor wanted me to have surgery, but I'm being hard-headed. I was like, I'm not doing no surgery because I know a lot of my friends who got knee surgery. After they got the surgery, it was all downhill. So I was like, let me kind of just take some time, let it naturally heal. So my knee is feeling a whole lot better. I'm back to sprinting again. I'm doing light squats, so just 225 on the squat rack. Nothing too crazy yet. But yeah, feeling healthy, man. And I'm spending this extra time. Me and my wife have been doing this thing where we go into a walk in the evenings. We go for a long walk in the evening when she get home from work, spending time with each other, reading books. I say, what's up, fam? Just celebrated my birthday this past Saturday. Yeah, David, you and Jay Tuck Jr. got the same birthday. Happy birthday. So Jay Tuck Jr. just had his birthday on Saturday. My middle son, King Cam, he's graduating in 2 weeks? When's the 12th? 2 weeks? I should know this, right? Graduates in, so graduates next weekend. So my son graduates next weekend from high school. So that's 2 down, 1 more to go. And he's going to be attending the University of Kansas. So like I said, y'all, extremely blessed, extremely fortunate. Never take things for granted. And I'm excited, man. The content has been going well. Salute to everyone who's been watching the film breakdown. We have grown over 900 subscribers just last week alone. So a lot of people was really finding out what we do in this community. So that's a thanks to you guys. Testament to you guys for sharing the content, liking the content, and getting the word out. And we are growing. Hit 19,000 last week. We're probably going to hit 20,000 probably here in a few days or so if I continue to work, right? So we continue putting in work. My dog Amp, Tuck, we do need some more linebacker help. Want to give it one more run? No, sir, bro. No, I can't. I ain't got him no more, Amp, man. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely not take those collisions anymore. But like I said, it's like, for me personally, I get the opportunity to cover some of the best athletes in the world, whether that's football, whether that's boxing, or whatever, and I just never wanted to be a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? I never want to be a hypocrite as someone saying, oh, Mozzie needs to get stronger in this offseason. Bro, you need to get stronger this offseason. You see what I'm saying? You need to get stronger this offseason. Or, Micah Parsons doesn't care about winning. No, bro, do you care about winning? Are you winning in your life? You see what I'm saying? So I never wanted to be a hypocrite. So I always wanted to be able to put myself in these shoes of these athletes. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of them go through a lot. And I never wanted to be a guy who just sits on the couch and critique, and I can't do shit my damn self. I never wanted to be that, you know, full transparency. I'm working on something, a big idea that I've been working on. Been talking to Dez about this, where I'm really trying to put myself in the lion's den. And I probably only got about 3-year window to be able to do this, but getting in shape, and I want to be able to travel and train with some of the best athletes. So I want to fly out to Dallas, and I might train with Dez, or I might meet up with Alicia Baumgartner and get in the ring and train with her in boxing. And I might, go train with Micah, or I might fly out and train with the basketball player and Sean Marion, and all sorts of like these resources that I have. And no, let's get in the lab and let's put in some work, because I feel like you shouldn't. I don't think you have to be right. You don't have to play football in order to analyze it, but you damn sure better study it, right? You damn sure better study it, but you have to have some type of athleticism, bones in your body. You know what I'm saying? Says Lucy, I'm trying to get that fat off. See, those offensive linemen, man. So Lucy offensive linemen, right? Those offensive linemen, they slim down post-playing career. Like, because people don't know, like, OC, right? Salute to Boston OC. OC was an offensive lineman. You got to cut down that weight, because playing with that or living with that type of size isn't healthy, right? I had my left tackle. He was what? I think Witt was probably like 325, something like that, when he played tackle for us. And he's like probably like 280 or something. Like, he's like slim. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get that weight. Got to get that weight up off you a little bit, man. But for me, it's just locking in, still having the mindset of an athlete, even though I'm getting older. Y'all see the grays poking through. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna sit on my high horse and criticize these players all day and be lazy as hell. Hell no. So let's see here. They signed Holden for a STEMI check. So yes, y'all, that is what I wanted to quickly talk about. And I've been waiting for this. I asked for it on Twitter, I think yesterday or whatnot. And salute to Todd Archer. But when it comes to the UDFAs, the thing we can always trail is who got the most guaranteed money. Who has the most guaranteed money? That can probably lead you to kind of say, okay, who has a big shot, right? Marquise Bell was one. Hunter Lukey was one. Who was last year? I forgot last year, right? There was another one last year, right? It might have been Spanford, I think, last year, right? So typically when the Dallas Cowboys gives a player a high guaranteed contract, they got a good shot at making the roster. As of right now, my favorite, well, one of my favorites, UDFAs, he got the bag. If you guys watch my, my draft content, we're doing mock drafts. I kept drafting this player like in the 6th or 7th round, and that is Elijah Clark out of the University of Syracuse. He's a DB safety / corner hybrid. Yeah, so Spanford was last year, right? So Spanford was last year. So you had Marquise Bell, Hunter Lukey, Spanford, and now Elijah Clark. So I got the Elijah Clark film cut. Might drop it today or might drop it tomorrow. But it seems like he has a good shot unless he completely falls out. Now his counterpart, Justin Barron, got what? He got 234 guaranteed as well, 20K bonus. So Justin Barris, the two Syracuse dogs, they got the bag. So Clark got 234 guaranteed, 25,000 bonus. Barron got 234 guaranteed, 20K bonus. Mike Smith, DB out of East Kentucky, got 175 guaranteed, 15 bonus. But surprisingly, Trayshawn Holden, who we did the film session on, no guarantees, only a 3K bonus, which is a shock when I saw it, right? Trayshawn Holden getting no guaranteed money and also only a $3,000 bonus, y'all. I mean, 3K, bro. I made 3K on roulette this week. Well, technically, I made 3K on roulette this past week, but then I lost the shit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm saying. I've been playing some online roulette. I smoked their ass Thursday night, Friday night. I was up a big bag, up 3K. Then I played played Saturday night. I came down here like 2 in the morning and played. And I came down yesterday trying to bounce back and lost all my profit. You know what I'm saying? But Trayshawn Holden, no guarantees, just $3,000. You see what I'm saying? So he has a big, big hurdle to climb, y'all. And I think if I go back, I'm trying to think that the last player I can think that did that, I don't think Wang got guaranteed either. Let's see. Let me take a look here. I don't think Wang had a guarantee. I think he's probably one of the last ones I can think of off the top of my head who was let's see here. All this stuff is about his new contract. Yeah, but I don't think Wang was a guaranteed guy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So when it comes to Trayshawn Holden, let me see. Let's see here. What was his first contract? So Wang. Maybe he did. Maybe he did get 165 guaranteed. Looking at that spot, right? So yeah, I'm trying to think. He got like $1 million, right? He got $1 million. So that was 2023. So maybe they did sign Wang. So I don't know the last one who has gotten any guaranteed money that actually made the roster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Where is Rob? Is Jesse popping today? I don't know who y'all looking for, bro. Like I said, we got 900 new subscribers this past month. Now, let's do this. Let me pause real quick, right? All right. We welcome a lot of the new subscribers, right? We appreciate y'all. Welcome, whether you're coming from film breakdowns or whatnot, right? But housekeeping items in this community, we don't tolerate no goofy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So enjoy it. Come in. We'll talk football, Cowboys football. Even if you're not a Cowboys fan, you're welcome. Ask questions. But let me clarify, I have snipers all over the roof with ratchets, and they shoot on sight. You know what I'm saying? So welcome. Let's just, have fun and enjoy it. But we ain't going to be doing no goofy stuff here because we got snipers all over the roof. You probably have a red dot on you right now. And wait till my sis Sadiqa gets in here. Rockabye, baby. My sis Sadiq don't play no games. She will pull up on you and rockabye, baby, your ass in broad daylight. You see what I'm saying? So, welcome. You know what I'm saying? Like my dog Angry, we posted up waiting on the word. You know what I'm saying? Don't get rockabye because she ain't gonna miss. You know what I'm saying? Broad daylight. All right, so we'll get to y'all questions here. But yeah, I think that's interesting that Trayshawn Holden, especially having Coach Adams be his guy at Oregon, 3,000. So if you wanted to take a guy who already has a dog mentality, we all saw the clip in Trayshawn Holden saying, I'm here to prove everybody wrong. Hey, bro, you gotta start from the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Even Bruce Harmon out of Stephen F. Austin got a 5K bonus, 35 guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? Josh Kelly got 60,000. Just did the Josh Kelly film breakdown yesterday, 60,000. Tyler Neville from Virginia, really not much of a fan, but we'll talk about him. 100,000 guaranteed. Zion Childress, I like Zion. He's tough as nails. 125,000 guaranteed. But for you, no guarantee, bro. And $3,000, you're pretty much at that point just a mini camp invite. You know what I'm saying? You're just a mini camp invite, pretty much, right? Which is surprising for Trayshawn Holdings. I know a lot of you guys like this film. I like this film. So it could be something there where the Cowboys are saying, hey, you're going to have to prove yourself. So we'll see how that happens. We have a great defense this year, Cuzzo. I'm excited about the defense, because I like what we have. I was just talking to my dog, Rome, about this. When it comes to D-Easy, Donovan, I love the pick. And the thing that I love the most about Donovan out of Boston, and I think Lou just did a film breakdown on him as well, right? So definitely check that out, Lou. Lou, post that in the chat if you want to, my dog. That when it comes to Donovan, he is going to push Sam Williams, and he's also going to push Marshawn Nealon. It's eat or get eaten at that defensive end spot. Period. And you have a guy coming in with 17 sacks who is also a second-round pick. Sam Williams, second-round pick. Marshawn Nealon, second-round pick. Donovan, second-round pick. But the thing is, Matt Eberflus ain't pick you, Sam Williams. That's Dan Quinn, Mike McCarthy, right? Hey, Marshawn Nealon, Matt Eberflus ain't pick you, bro. That was Mike McCarthy and Mike Zimmer. You know what I'm saying? So the Cowboys sat back and saw with this new staff a guy in Donovan who they like, and they spent a second-round pick on him to bring him in. You other two, you better eat or get ate. You know what I'm saying? You better eat or get ate. And they also brought in Dante Fowler, who they paid a bag for, right? So the defensive end position, there is going to be competition. I know Sam Williams was saying, let me out the cage and I'm a dog and I'm ready. Tweets are cool. I like Sam, Here's what I would say. If I am Sam Williams, where I would try to get in and fit in would be the Chauncey Golston role, where I'm playing end, but also playing some defensive tackle as well. That would probably be my role that I would aim for. And you guys know, right? If you go back to the film, crazy to think about this. I did film on Sam Williams out of Ole Miss. Sam Williams played a lot of defensive tackle in college. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much use him as a defensive tackle in college, right? So if I'm Sam, I might try to become that hybrid, bro. Because if you just stick your ass out there on that edge, I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog. I don't know. 17 sacks, and a lot of people say that Donovan isn't good against the run. He is good against the run. You know what I'm saying? So he can definitely help in run support as well. I would try to, you're going to have to scrap. You're going to have to scrap, bro. And I really like that from a competitive aspect when it comes to our edge rushers, because I feel like the rotation is going to squeeze as we progress through the season. And Sam Williams in a contract year. You know what I'm saying? Sam Williams is in a contract year. Breaking news, J-Tuck 2027 NFL Draft will be in Washington, D.C. Yeah, I just saw that, man. Salute to Washington, D.C. Now, crazy, you guys see me travel as much as you guys have. Next month, I am going to be in Cabo. I will be the Cabo. See, a lot of people don't understand. Before J-Tuck emerged on Twitter and social media, my name was the Cabo Cowboy. I was the Cabo Cowboy. Now it's the Cowboys fans and blah, 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 right? But I will be in Cabo with the wifey getting a nice, much-deserved beach vacation. You know what I'm saying? I want to put my toes in the sand. You see what I'm saying? But as much as you guys see me travel, I have never in my life been to Washington, D.C. ever. My wife has been, my kids have been, my mom has been, everybody in my family has been to Washington, D.C. but me. So I'm extremely excited to go to Washington, but not for the draft. I think depending on the schedule, if the Cowboys and Commanders play in a nice weatherish game, right? I'll probably go to DC to watch the Cowboys versus Commanders. My dog DMV is out there, Mark Holm is out there, Foots is out there, my guy Rio, who covers the Commanders, are out there. I think Wang can get there easily. So we might turn up for the Cowboys versus Commanders game in Washington to kind of go out there. Hopefully it's like a nice fall time. I can take the wife out there because I've never seen Washington a day in my life, so I'm kind of excited to maybe see that if it's nice. I ain't sitting out in the cold, but Fanatics, salute to Fanatics Sportsbook, they have a suite out there in Washington and everything, so hopefully they can accommodate your boy. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm supposed to be a part of the team. All right, so I'm probably trying to get to DC. Should be in Vegas. Well, I will be in Vegas, but hey y'all, hey. Hey, it just is what it is, and this is why it helps to be connected, right? I had some people months ago hit me up like, yo, Tuck, the Canelo Crawford fight is going down. It is going down, and it's going down this weekend of the 13th of September. It's going down, Tuck. Trust me. Call my people at PBC. They confirmed it. Hey, it's going down for sure. They're going to wait to announce it after Canelo's fight in May because they don't want to take away from that. But the Canelo Crawford fight is going down in Vegas. I had my hotel booked and reserved for Canelo versus Crawford on the 13th, probably like 6 months ago. And then we know this past week, it got announced. My same hotel room in MGM that I got paid for the week is probably like $580, something like that, because MGM caught me for like 4 days, so it's cheap. Now it's just going crazy. But I will be in Vegas in September for Canelo versus Crawford. Oh, we outside. We are outside for Canelo versus Crawford. Now, a little birdie has told me. Now, don't start making reservations or whatnot. But a little birdie has told me that what Vegas is trying to do that weekend. And Commissioner Goodell, I need this. I need it. I need a favor, Commissioner Goodell. They are trying to have Canelo Crawford in Vegas, and then on Sunday night, Cowboys at Raiders. That's what a little birdie has told me. Now, I was like, okay, fight night, Saturday night, turn around and have the stadium ready for Sunday. I'm not sure if that can work, right? I'm not sure if that could work, but it would be dope. But once Canelo and Crawford got announced, it's on a Friday night, y'all. The fight, typically on Saturdays, that fight is on a Friday night at Allegiant Stadium, which is more than enough ample time to get the stadium wiped out, cleaned up, and prepared for a Raiders home game on Sunday. I'm telling y'all right, I am telling you right now, if that happens, it will be the most epic weekend in history when it comes to Las Vegas. If you have Canelo versus Crawford Friday night, and then the Cowboys versus the Raiders Sunday night. You know what I'm saying? I'm already in party mode. You know what I'm saying? So I will be out there for Canelo versus Crawford. Hopefully they do that, but if not, I'm still going to be out there in Vegas. The Cowboys were the first team to draft black players in the NFL. Cool little nugget. I live in Frederick, Maryland, man. If you come to Washington, J-Tuck, I got you on some Blues Barbecue fuel truck where I work on in Frederick. Yeah, bro. Dave, like I said, bro, I will let you guys know. Like I said, as of right now, I'll be in Dallas for Cowboys and Chiefs. That's one game unlocked in. Cowboys at Raiders will be one. And then depending on the weather, I will be at Cowboys versus Commanders. But salute to the Commanders in Washington. They're turning up right now. They got the quarterback. They got Dan Quinn. went to an NFC championship game, about to get a brand new stadium, getting the NFL draft in 2027. Hey, we need to put out their fire. We got to put out their fire. We got to put out the Commanders' fire because they are hot right now. We got to, because they're hot right now. Just got Debo, had a decent draft as well. They're hot right now. And so we need to put out the Commanders' flame. The Cowboys are running the risk of getting lapped. They're getting lapped. So yeah, I thought that was an interesting nugget, y'all. Trayshawn Holden, we'll have to see, right? But 0 guarantees, $3,000 bonus. That's basically a tryout, y'all. That is basically a tryout. And yeah, so I know a lot of people like, oh man, it's gonna be wide receiver 2. He has, y'all remember he used to play Mortal Kombat, right? He's at the towers and stuff. He's at the very bottom of the tower, bro. He's going to fight through all this to get to Shao Kahn. You know what I'm saying? He has a long way to go to get to Shao Kahn to fight up this Mortal Kombat tower. You know what I'm saying? With no guarantees, 3,000 bonus. They're playing the same spot as Mingo and Brooks and Tolbert, and you know, you got Ryan Flannery, who they brought in last year. Like, you got a large mountain to climb, bro. But I'm pulling for him because I do like him as a player. But we'll see how that all transpires, man. What's up, Devon? What's going on with you, dog? Yeah, Shao Kahn. Y'all remember the Mortal Kombat towers? And usually, like, I forgot. There was one Mortal Kombat. I think it was on PS3 that came out. Y'all remember they had Shao Kahn just like unbeatable, bro. He was just beating the dog shit out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shao Kahn, like, bro, he was just, I forgot what Mortal Kombat that was, but they made him like so OP on that game. And I remember the only way I beat the game was I just had to run the clock. You know what I'm saying? I had to run the clock. Like, I would hit Shao Kahn, run around, flip, dodge, block, hit him again, flip, and let the clock run out. Round 1 wins. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can beat dude. Because going up toe-to-toe, shit. And I was like, I give up. I tried everybody. I think I beat him with Raiden. I forgot what game that was. But huge Mortal Kombat. Used to be a Mortal Kombat fan, but J Tuck Jr., he plays Mortal Kombat, and you know, he's all about the frame data rate. He knows all that little weird shit. Frame data rate. He can do 30-hit combos and, you know what I'm saying, and block breakers and all. It's too many buttons. It's too many concepts now. I'm like, you got it, bro. But J Tuck Jr., he was that dude in Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it just is what it is. What's up, Devin? All right, my bad, Devin. All right, bro. That sucks. No guarantee like that Chico DeBarge, Joe. No guarantees song. Yeah, there's no guarantees. There's no guarantees when it comes to Trayshawn Holden. So a lot of people ask me this. Tuck, what are we gonna do about wide receiver 2? Rhyme that if you want to. What are we gonna do about wide receiver 2? You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this. I'm giving it probably about another week or so. And then after that, it's just Mingo. It's just Mingo it or Tolbert it. And we have to find a way to make this work. I think the final straw will be depending on where Keenan Allen goes, depending on where Amari Cooper goes. I think once those two get plucked off the market, I think people might just give it a rest, which is unfortunate. But I was saying this, did I say it on Twitter? I don't remember. It might have been Instagram, whatever. But I was saying it this morning on DMV show, actually. So it's DMV, right? I think for me personally, I am going to pivot away from proactive solution-based content, all right? Because I think after 5 years of doing this, the Cowboys just are who they are, and they're not changing. You see what I'm saying? So I was saying the scenario with DMV. Let's say Devin is out of shape, right? He's 30 pounds overweight, right? And I'm Devin's friend. I'm like, yo, bro, you need to eat better. You need to work out. You need to stop eating candy. You need to stop. You need to be better, right? I can do that until Devin is blue in the face, right? But Devin isn't going to change his behaviors until he decides I need to change my behaviors. You see what I'm saying? I am out of shape, right? So it's going to be up to Devin to decide he wants to make that change. As much as I can harp on him, I could buy him gym memberships, I could do whatever. Until he makes that decision, he's never going to change, right? And I feel like I've come to the realization when it comes to the Cowboys, until they say, till Stephen Jones, till Jerry Jones says, man, I'm sick of this shit. I really want to change. I really do want to win a championship. They aren't going to change. I can make 1,000 wide receiver 2 videos and do film breakdowns on how Keenan Allen would fit. And I know Boss is doing Rashad Bateman. I see people talking about Alec Pierce, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on, right? All these different options the Cowboys could bring in. But until the Cowboys say enough is enough, and they are willing to do everything it takes to win the NFL level, it's just wasted energy. It's just wasted energy. It's wasted energy. So the reason why I am pivoting slightly from my approach is, think about this time last year, or even earlier, right? What was we all saying? Dallas Cowboys need to get a running back. Dallas Cowboys need to get a running back. Dallas Cowboys need to get a running back. Hey, we should bring in Derrick Henry. Hey, we should bring in Aaron Jones. Hey, there goes Josh Jacobs. We should bring him in. Oh, well, hey, look at the running backs. Now look at the running backs in the draft class. What about Braylon Allen? Hey, what about Trey Benson? Hey, what about this? Hey, what about that? Hey. And they sat back and said, we're fine. Good. And they brought Zeke back, right? And what happened when they brought Zeke back, Jay Tuck saying, okay, they brought Zeke back. Let's try to figure out how to make it work with Zeke. Then it's, you're a Zeke lover. You're a Zeke lover. Oh, Jay Tuck won't. No. I didn't want Zeke back. I wanted Derrick Henry. I remember making the whole argument I would have took Dalvin Cook back over Zeke. But once they got Zeke, I was like, okay, well, shit. Let's just figure out how to make the Zeke thing work. I feel like right now, I'm in that same exact loophole when it comes to wide receiver 2. Oh, we should go get Alex Pierce. Oh, we should bring Amari Cooper. Oh, there's Keenan Allen. Oh, we should move for Rashad Bateman. Oh, we should call Carolina and see if we can get DJ Moore. Oh, well, we should maybe make a trade and try to get one of the Chargers wide receivers. Maybe we bring in Quentin Johnson. Oh. And they're sitting back saying, we cool. Shit, we cool. We got it. Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb. Hey, Cooper Kupp, would you like to come to Dallas? So we're giving all these options only for the Cowboys to sit back and say, I'm fine. I like things the way they are. Right? I'm okay. We don't need a wide receiver 2. We're perfectly fine. We believe in Tober. We traded for Mingo. We have Paris Campbell. We have some guys that can develop. You can't help somebody that doesn't want to be helped. Now, let's just take it out of Jay Tuck, right? Take me out of it. Take the Cowboys fan base out of it. Take the Cowboys fan base out of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, sis? What's going on with you? Let's put this on mute. All right. Let's take the Cowboys fan base out of it. Let's take me out of it, right? Not only do you have us saying we need a wide receiver too. Not only do you have analysts saying we need a wide receiver too, not only do you have current players calling Cooper Kupp saying we need a wide receiver too, you have Dez Bryant saying it, you have Michael Irvin saying it. Michael Irvin shredded to the bone. Salute to Michael Irvin, bro. Saying, hey, if we need a wide receiver too, call me, right? Jokingly, but he's serious, right? A lot of things that were serious are said in jest. Everybody is seeing this big ass red blinking light at wide receiver two, and we choose to ride. You know, we choose to ride. Choose to ride, right? I used to do this all the time when I was young and in college, right? My mom would be like, hey, your tires are getting low. Need these tires changed. All right, I'm cool. Tires are bald. You know, use this little penny trick, put the penny between the tires, right? Tires are bald. You need your tires changed. Get your tires changed. Hey, son, you need to go get your tires changed. I'm cool. I'm still riding, right? I'm fine, mama. It's fine. I know my car. I can get another 30, 40 miles off of it. I'm still good, right? And then what happens? Hey, mom, I need you to call AAA because my tire just blew out on the road. I told you to go get your tires changed. I told you. Now I'm calling triple. I remember vividly when my tires blew up on the highway. I was going up to pick up a lady friend of mine from the airport. Picking her up in the middle of the night on the highway, headed to the airport. Mom has been saying, get the tires changed, get the tires changed. Get the tires changed. I've been putting off. I'm trying to be cute and pick up this chick who flew in from Vegas for Valentine's Day from the airport. And what the hell happened? All inside the damn highway. Heart skipping, swerving. Because my tires blew out on the damn highway. Being stupid. I got it. I'm in control, right? This is what constantly happens when it comes to Dallas Cowboys. Hey, y'all. We need a linebacker. Hey, we need a linebacker. Hey, man. LVE just went down. We should bring in a linebacker. Hey, bro. Damone Clark just not getting it. We should be a linebacker. Oh, we're fine. Let's put a fucking safety out there. It's fine. I know my car. Just put a safety at linebacker. Put Marquise Bell out there. He'll be perfectly fine. Hey, we need a linebacker. Somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody. Bring a linebacker. And we're just cruising along the season. And then we got to the end of the season versus Buffalo. Tires swerving all over the highway. And then we play Green Bay, another tire blew out. All of our tires blew out, and we swerving all over the highway because we did not go fix that red blinking light when it comes to our linebacker core. Damn, bro. That was crazy. We lost to Green Bay because our tires blew out, and we needed linebackers. Year prior. Hey, man, we should go get a wide receiver. We moved on from Amari Cooper, but hey, your tires are low. You should probably go get a wide receiver. Oh, we're fine, bro. We'll drive out there with let's put a patch on it. Let's put this James Washington patch on it. All right. Just ride. Shut up and just ride. Just ride, right? Put a James Washington patch on it. All right. Hey, bro. We're good. Trust me, Cal. We're good. Put a Noah Brown patch on it. Hey, man, we need to replace Amari Cooper. Quit tripping. I know my car. Put a Dennis Houston patch on it. Then we get into the middle of the season. Dak Prescott leading the league in interceptions. We losing to Jacksonville because Noah Brown is juggling and fumbling the damn ball. We swerving all over the place. We were telling you before camp, your tires are low. And you ran out there. You had a good, solid defense. You still had a decent running game with Tony Pollard and kind of limiting ailing Zeke. And we went out there and our tires blew on the road. We went and put our tires blew up on the road, so getting brand new tires. We got some extra old spares of T.Y. Hilton, put that on top of it, you know what I'm saying, and got back on the road. Why not just pay and get brand new tires? Why did we have to go and get used tires in a T.Y. Hilton? And yes, T.Y. Hilton paid dividends versus Philly that one game, right? But we got these used tires. How about we just go get brand new tires with warranties, tread, all sorts of stuff to make sure that we have a smooth ride to where we're trying to go to that ultimate destination? Why do we constantly have to shave off the damn top and get these used tires? Instead of going to AutoZone, getting new tires, we got a cousin who got some tires left over in his garage, and he could put those on our car real quick for cheap, for the low. I just don't understand it. So I know we were talking about the team trenches or versus team weapons. My thing is, bro, why not fix the engine and fix the tires too? You can fix the engine and get you a defensive tackle if you want to. Okay, cool. But if your tires aren't shit, the car still is no good. The car still ain't no good. I got a brand new engine and some cheap ass ball tires. I got one tire in CeeDee Lamb. I got one tire. I got one brand new tire, one good tire in CeeDee Lamb, and I got a bunch of patched up tires around it. And we wonder why the ride ain't stable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just get a new car. I mean, damn, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we wonder why. I don't understand what's going on. Bro, you have one good new tire and a brand new tire with tread on it. You probably messed around and put some rims on that one tire. But the rest of your tires, bro, is bald. It's missing tread. Try to put a penny on it, it won't stay. We need new tires. We need a new engine. Also, go fix the suspension, bro. Like, why do we have to focus on one aspect of the car and not worry about the other aspects? No, I'm gonna say no other. No competitive team does that. You remember last year what the Eagles did? They went and got Huff, right? Got Huff from the Jets. Now, did he work out? No. But coming from the Jets, like, he was one of those edge rushers. Went and got that, right? So they wouldn't fix the defensive line. Did they stop there? They were perfectly fine with Miles Sanders and, Swift and some of those guys. They didn't need to go get Saquon Barkley. But Howie said, you know what? Just give me all brand new tires. Just give me brand new tires. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it costs, just give me brand new tires. I'll just pay for it, right? Just give me brand new tires. That's the mindset that we just don't have. If we got a Saquon Barkley in Dallas, we wouldn't do shit at the free agency position for another 20 years. It would be like, bro, we remember when we got y'all Saquon back in 2015. That was it. You're good. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't understand the philosophy when it comes to this position that we all see this blinking light. We needed Brandon Cooks the year prior. Imagine how Brandon Cooks would have helped us the year when we had Noah Brown, when we had Dennis Houston, when we had Jaylen Tolbert, right, as your weapons, we needed Brandon Cooks that year. But we called Houston, and they were going to offer, they wanted too much, right? So you said no. I have these ball tires. I had ball tires. I called AutoZone. I called O'Reilly's. It was just too much, so I'm just going to ride on them, bro. I'm just going to ride on them. I'll just patch them up, you know what I'm saying? I'll just drive slow. You know what I'm saying? I'll just drive slow. That was my thing. I'll just drive slow. Hey, winterize your car. Winter's coming. I'm cool, mom. I'll just drive slow. No, I'll just drive slow. Drive slow, homie. Drive slow. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes to the Cowboys mindset, y'all, it just isn't changing. So we have to. Wow, you're a real fan. Your franchise in trouble because Jerry doesn't want to pay. He is in that old boy network. Honestly, I don't think Jerry is the problem. We're not under Jerry's ownership anymore, y'all. We're not under Jerry's ownership anymore, y'all. No. This is Steven. This is Steven. And co-owner, they announced it. Go watch the Brian Schottenheimer interview when everyone paused, right? And co-owner, the chief financial officer, CFO, and co-owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Stephen Jones. It's a new day. Hot damn, it's a new day. It is a new day. It's a new day. You see what I'm saying? So we have to figure out the Cowboys aren't going to change their mentality in free agency. All right? Toss that out, okay? X that off your list. We're not doing that no more. So if you guys go and look at free agents and these players are asking going to be $10 million in their value for free agency, that they're not coming out. So X them off your list, right? You know what I'm saying? X them off your list. X them off your list, all right? If you look at a draft prospect and they're extremely explosive, but they might go 3 to 4 picks ahead of where you possibly going to be picking at, X them off your list. You're not trading up to go get them. Not in the first round, not in the second round, not in the third round. Now, we will trade up to go get an Eric Scott. We'll trade up. We'll trade up for Eric Scott. Yeah. We'll trade up for a Judkins or something like that. Nah. You know what I'm saying? No. So we have to start marking out these things and saying, okay, how can we maneuver to get to a championship around it, right? So what's probably going to happen is I am going to probably do some film, which we do. Okay, how can we get Turpin more involved? How can we get Mingo more involved? How can we continue to trend up Jaylen Tolbert? And that's where people are going to say, Tuck's a Jaylen Tolbert lover. Tuck is a Jaylen Tolbert lover. He wants Jaylen Tolbert to be wide receiver too, not knowing that I've just X'd out all the important options, and this is all I have to work with. We all parents, you know what I'm saying? Your kids say, hey, Dad, I'm hungry. It's 11:30 at night. You're not going to the store. I have to pull open the cupboard and find some shit to make to feed them. That's where we're getting to. All right, Dad, I'm hungry. I want a wide receiver too. All right, let me open the cupboard and see what we can make. All right, so maybe I can give you guys a Mingo Tolbert sandwich or some shit. Let's see how I can make it work. Put a little sugar on it. This is where we at. So people get mad at us as content creators Like, we signed the fucking contracts, bro. What are you mad at me for? People are literally mad at me because we didn't draft the wide receiver too. What do you want me to do? I broke down them all. From Luther Burden to Emeka. I didn't do Golden. To Tet. I broke down them all. To Trey Harris. What do you want? What are you mad at me for? Well, Tuck, you said that. No. I didn't say we were going to get. I said we should get. I said we should get Travion Henderson. I said we should get Quinshawn Judkins. I said we should get. Would you want one of them over Donovan Easy? Yeah, absolutely. 1,000%. And I love Donovan. Donovan was my favorite pick, but there's no chance in hell I would pass up on Quinshawn Judkins, Henderson. Yeah, not for Donovan. Absolutely not, right? Because, like I said, it's going to be a delayed impact. It's going to be a delayed impact because let's say, for instance, Sam Williams does turn up or Nealon takes a leap. There's a big cluster there, defensive end, right? I feel like what the Dallas Cowboys did when it came to their draft, we all do fantasy football, right? They set their cue and they just let it fall, which from a draft perspective, right, it's a good way to draft. You know what I'm saying? If you have a first round grade on this guy and he falls to the third, well, obviously he's highly graded than whoever he had a third round grade on, so you just take him, right? But from a team building perspective, from a needle moving perspective, it didn't do anything. There is no way you can tell me if you have the Dallas Cowboys, let's say a 10-win team, right? That now you have them as a 14-win team. And my dog Roman, the Bills going, y'all, we needed weapons. They don't respect weapons. You know what I'm saying? It didn't move the needle enough. It wasn't like you have Philly as number one in the NFC East and you had Washington as number two and you have the Cowboys as three after the draft. No, now we're clearly number one. It's now Cowboys and Philly. You had a good draft. You had a good draft from an NFL draft nerd perspective like us, right? But nobody said, oh, shit. The Dallas Cowboys just got Tyler Booker. They mean business now. No, you went out and said, we got Tyler Booker because of what Philly is doing. You're being reactive to what they're doing. That wasn't. So Philly's not going to be like, oh, shit, they got Tyler Booker. Bro, you're trying to keep up with us now. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to keep up with us. They ain't lose no sleep. You think Howie Roseman got on the phone and said, all right, now we got to make some moves because the Cowboys just got Tyler Booker. No, they sat there at the end of the draft and got the number one linebacker in the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they got pretty much almost the number one safety as well. They lost zero sleep. Bro, here's what I see a lot of people in here, and listen, y'all, I love y'all, right? But don't put that on Tyler Booker to neutralize Jaylen Carter. Don't do that, right? Y'all made that mistake comparing Mozzie to Jaylen Carter. Y'all like to do the Eagles. I get it from a fun perspective. That's cool. But here's the thing. When it comes to Jaylen Carter, who was pretty much my number one prospect in that draft without the outside stuff, right? He doesn't have to just play defensive tackle. So let's say, for instance, Tyler Booker is the next Tyler Smith, and he is a phenomenal right guard. It's maddening, right? It's maddening. Tyler Booker is a phenomenal right guard, all right? What do you think Vic Fangio is going to do with Jaylen Carter? What do you think he's going to do? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's good. But let's move Jaylen Carter and have him coming off the edge over here versus this Tyler Guyton kid. Let's exploit this shit over here. Yeah, they're going to move him around. They're going to move, just like we do Micah Parsons, and find a way to move Micah around and get the mismatch. They're going to do that with Jaylen Carter. Jaylen Carter isn't a stagnant defensive player. They can move him around. You can go stack him over Terrence Steele if you wanted to, or stack him over Tyler Guyton, or whoever our left tackle might be. You see what I'm saying? So to make moves based off of what Philly is doing, it's don't sit right with me, because you had the talent gap over Philly, right? A few years ago, oh shit, you don't worry about Philly. They had no quarterback. They had no running back. Their offensive line was good. They had no wide receivers. They had no linebackers. Their corners was kind of mid, right? They had an offensive line, but we were up here. But when we were up here, we got comfortable. Dak owns Philly. We got the best quarterback in the division. I ain't worried about them. They drafted Jalen Reagor. Dumbasses. Good. They're never going to be able to pay all those players alongside that offensive line anyways. We sat back and fat-catted when we had our window of opportunity. Now, oh shit. They just traded, got A.J. Brown. Well, what has A.J. Brown done in Tennessee? Right? Oh, shit. They went and got Jordan Davis. Oh, but just because you won in college don't mean you want to win the NFL level. Oh, shit. They just moved up and got Jaylen Carter? Well, he's had some off-the-field stuff. And Quinyon Mitchell slid for a reason. Oh, Saquon Barkley, he always gets hurt. So we were sitting back being fake copiism while the Eagles was planting seeds and making moves and being comfortable. So we looked up and said, oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. And then now when we're saying oh shit to Philly, oh shit, what is Washington doing? Oh shit! They got a quarter. This Daniels kid, he's a problem. Oh shit! Right? So we're sitting back. We got comfortable, right? Fun story. I did this with my cousin Steven, right? My cousin Steven, my younger cousin Steven, when he played basketball, he always looked up to me. I was the better player, right? You know what I'm saying? By far, kind of still was, right? But I remember I was like this to my cousin Steven for so many years. All-star team, everything. He was always second fiddle to me. He played for other teams. I would dog Steven every time we played. So Steven, my cousin Steve, was always second fiddle. I remember, still to this day, I came up here to Kansas City because me and my mom were going to take him to Worlds of Fun, and he was staying here in Kansas City with his dad. And I remember Steve coming out that house, right? Coming out of his dad's house, and this fool was 6'7". He was 6'7". I was taller than Steve last year. What the hell just happened? Steve was 6'7". Shit. All right, cool, but he's still not that skillful, so I know I'm better, right? Then we go hoop. This fool can windmill. He's doing back dunks. He can shoot the three. He can handle the ball now. I'm like, what the hell happened? Steve took a massive leap. My cousin Steve, bro, he just took the hell off. I didn't grow. I didn't hit a growth spurt, so all the shit I used to do didn't work on Steve. Steve could shoot the three. He could take off. He was winning dunk contests and all sorts of shit. Highly recruited now. And he just, it was too late. There's nothing I can do. Yes, I was the lead dog for all these years. I was born in January. He was born in September. Steve was always in my shadow. And in 1 to 2 years, no, he's not shit no more. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cuz. But you know what I'm saying? And it was just completely different. It was just completely different. And now I am the big cousin now fanning for my young cousin. Yeah, that's my cousin right there. Ooh, that's my cousin who just dunked on them. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the newspaper. You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin. Now I'm little cuz. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm big cuz still, but you know what I'm saying? Because I sat back, I was like, oh, Steve ain't gonna never catch me, bro. I'm good. I've been owning Steve since we was little. You know what I'm saying? He was too skinny. He was frail. You know what I'm saying? Had no size on him. He was soft as shit. Didn't like to rebound. You know, had bad knees. Had a heart condition. All sorts of shit, right? I was not worried about Steve until one summer, Steve became that dude. You see what I'm saying? And that's what happened. We were sitting back. I ain't worried about Philly. We got Dak. Shit. Dak owns the NFC East. I ain't worried about Washington. They ain't got no quarterback. They got Sam Howell and some other shit. I ain't worried about them. Dan Quinn's going over there. Who cares? They're going to have a rookie quarterback. So all of a sudden, oh shit, bro. When you get that big? When you get that big, bro? Where'd you get that big? Goddamn. We used to be the same size. We used to be the same size. And all of a sudden, in one summer, you are now 6'7". And where'd you learn how to shoot like that? And bro, you had knee problems, so how can you dunk from outside the paint now? What the hell happened? You see what I'm saying? So that is where we are right now. Even as content creators, I remember the days when shit, we had Michael Gallup and Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Zeke, Pollard, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, DeMarcus Lawrence, you know, LVE. Like, we was good. And now I look up and say, oh shit. Right? And so we have work to do. I hate this complacent mindset that we have amongst our organization, y'all. It's just, but I don't know how to fix it. I've tried, I've hashtagged, I've tweeted, videos after videos. I don't know. I don't know how to get this organization to care like we care. I don't know. I'm all out. I'm all out of answers, y'all. I am all out of answers when it comes to how do we get this team to care like we care. So what happens, right, is that Cowboys fans have been through so much heartache, right? Some of y'all are young, man. Some of y'all like, oh, I've been watching the Cowboys and they haven't done shit the last 15. I'm like, 15, bro. 15? When'd you get in? When you get in, young fella? What do you mean? Oh, I've been watching the Cowboys since Tony Romo. They haven't done shit since then. Consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky you never had to go to school with Ryan Leaf as your quarterback. Or Drew Henson as your quarterback. Or Quincy Carter as your quarterback. Or coach, I remember going to games with an in Brad Johnson We Trust sign in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Brad Johnson, Chad Pennington, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, we have been through some shit, y'all. 15 years. Consider yourself lucky. You were coming in halfway through the movie. I probably wouldn't be as stressed as a Cowboys fan if I just came in the Romo era. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I like Chad Pennington too. You know what I'm saying? I like Chad Pennington. But like, bro, Drew Bledsoe, we have been through the fire, y'all. We have been through hell. We have been, I mean, I was saying this, and it's kind of crazy when you think about it. If you compare what we really are, what separates us from the Chicago Bulls teams under Michael Jordan? What separates us? Rodney Peete, Chad Henne. What separates us from being the Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls? We are the Chicago Bulls. The only thing different is we have been able to keep ourselves popular and trendy. And I think the Chicago Bulls, did they go to a championship conference championship game under Derrick Rose? Then they went to one under Derrick Rose. They didn't get to a championship, right? In the Eastern Conference. Um, they didn't get to they didn't make a run. I thought they got to an Eastern Conference championship game under Derrick Rose. I might, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, what have we done that separates us from the Chicago Bulls? The only thing that we have been able to do, let me see. Let me look at this. Hold on. Let me type it up. They got it went to they went to the finals in 2020. The Bulls did? Let's see here. Let's see here. So the Chicago Bulls, kind of equivalent to football, the Chicago Bulls have won 3 playoff series since, I don't know, I think it's 90. When did Michael Jordan retire? Last championship was 93, right? So they have won 3 playoff series since, no, 98. So it's 98. 98. Duh. Forgot Mike came back. The Chicago Bulls have won 1 playoff series in 2015 since 98, right? So 1 playoffs. So they didn't go to the championship. I thought they did go to the Eastern Conference. You know what I'm saying? 1 playoff series. You know what I'm saying? Hey, happy birthday, Jeff. What's going on, my dog? Happy birthday, man. Have a great one. Cinco de Mayo. I didn't know it was Cinco de Mayo today. I might go get me some, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to eat healthy, but I still might go out to get Mexican. But one playoff. So what separates us from Chicago Bulls? Now, I see Mamba, you're saying, bruh, we could be Lions fans, relax. Or people saying, how we could be Jets fans, right? Here's the difference between the Cowboys and the Lions and the Jets, right? The Lions and the Jets do not promote themselves as being the standard or the pillar of championship football. That's the difference. That is the difference. That is the main difference. And just like Lou says, they are trying. They are doing anything and everything they could. They brought in Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers threw a bitch fit. They went and got Aaron Rodgers, his wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying shit, right? They're trying. They just haven't gotten there, right? So we market ourselves the way that we talk about ourselves, bro. You would have swore we gunning for our 5th championship in the last 3 years right now. You know what I'm saying? You would swear that we've been running shit. We've been running shit. Yeah, the Jets interviewed top head coaches. They just what separates us from the Chicago Bulls? what I'm saying? We market it as we are them. We market ourselves as we are the Lakers. We market ourselves as we are the Yankees. We market ourselves as we are Manchester U or Liverpool. We market ourselves on that. But those teams are willing to do whatever it takes to win. Whatever. I literally saw a post that the Lakers are considering possibly trying to add Giannis and Luka as the future of their franchise. Giannis and Luka. Move on from LeBron and Luka and get Giannis and Luka. You think they're going to say, well, there's only so much pie to go around? Well, you think, let's go around. And if you look at what you're going to have to sign Luka for a max contract and Giannis, that they do not care. When the Lakers were going through that drought, they say, you know what, LeBron, come on in. Brought LeBron in. Hey, LeBron says, hey, I like Brandon Ingram. We just drafted Lonzo Ball. You got, Julius Randle. They are cool, but hey, I need you to pack all three of them up and ship their ass out and go get me Anthony Davis. Oh, but hey, man, we just drafted some young guys, and Brandon Ingram is starting to emerge, and we just spent a number 2 pick on Lonzo Ball, and we really think that Randall can emerge and be one of the top rebounders and a threat. That's cool. I get that, right? LeBron says, I need you to package the entire ass up and get them out of here and go get me Anthony Davis if you want me to win a championship. Okay, cool. Got you, Bron. You know what I'm saying? Now, if that was Stephen Jones, you know damn well he would not package up our young assets and move them out to go get an impact player. Oh, no. Especially for cheap, too. For cheap? Hell no. LeBron would have had to learn how to do more with less. Do more with less. You would have to learn, you and Lonzo Ball are going to have to figure out how to share the backcourt, bro. Because he's cheap right now. You and Brandon Ingram is going to have to figure it all out. That is just not feasible. No. You see what I'm saying? So that is the problem when it comes to Dallas, is that we promote and do all these things like we're the biggest and the brightest, and we don't move in that capacity. So Devin mentioned a good point, and I mentioned this on Twitter, bro. No team is trying to help us. We're going to overpay on everything trade-wise anyway. Yeah, because now NFL knows Cowboys need a wide receiver too. They're not dumb. So even if you call the coach for Alec Pierce, maybe it'll be a 5th-round pick. Oh, shit. But for y'all desperate ass, it's a 3rd. It's a 3rd. For Alex Pierce? Come on, bro. Like, we're just going to give y'all 5th. Oh, yeah, I know. We said a 5th-round pick to Washington. But for y'all desperate ass, it's a 3rd. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. You think that all these teams were blowing up the Carolina Panthers phone for a 4th-round pick for Jonathan Mingo? Nah. Raise the price on this, Jerry. Raise the price up on their desperate ass. They raised the price. The San Francisco 49ers raised the price up on Jerry's ass for Trey Lance. Buffalo was offered a 5th. Minnesota offered a 6th for Trey Lance. Oh, we got Jerry. Shit. 4th for you, bro. 4th for you. Remember Remember, we had to outbid for Amari Cooper. Why? Because you moved on from Dez Bryant. Thought you can replace him with the Allen Hearns, and the shit blows up. You're calling out of desperation. Going back to the car analogy, right? It happened to me, right? My car, I had a Kia, right? My car was an older car. My car, before me and my wife got married, right? It's like 4 days, right? My car, which is crazy, would happen. My car broke down and stopped working right. I'm literally like, here's the Kia dealership. Here's where my car stopped. My car stopped working right in front of the Kia dealership. The Kia dealership towed my car in, took it to the shop, told me, hey, you can fix the engine, but at this price, you're probably going to be better off buying a brand new car. The Kia dealership knew he's fucked, bro. He is fucked, and we have his car. So either he's going to pay us to get it fixed, or he's going to have to pay to get it towed out to another auto repair shop, or he is going to sit here and buy a brand new car. We got him. We got him. You have to pay you're going to have to pay us for towing it in here. You're going to have to pay us for looking at it. Are you going to pay us to tow your car to another auto repair store to fix it for maybe a cheaper price? Or you're going to buy a brand new car? Those are your options. Take it or leave it. And what did I do? All right, what do y'all got? What do y'all got? Shit. Easiest sale that car salesman has ever made, right? Because he knew I was desperate. I had no other choice. I had to overpay, right? So that is the situation the Cowboys go in. We know you ain't got no choice but to overpay for a wide receiver too, or leave your quarterback to crash and burn. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. So hopefully the mentality will change when it comes to the Cowboys. Will it? I don't know, y'all, but I ain't giving up on trying to make that a reality. So yeah, we're gonna continue to do draft film breakdown, the UDFAs. Also mentioned Trayshawn Holden, no guaranteed money, so he has a tree to climb to make the roster. I could break down some outside free agents we can bring in. Why bother? Why bother? You know what I'm saying? Why bother when it comes to that? It's going to be up to the Dallas Cowboys front office and organization to decide that they really want to change. It's up to them, y'all. It's up to them, y'all. I don't know. I can't. If seeing the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders play in an NFC Championship game, and watching the Eagles just run shop through the Super Bowl didn't move you, what is Tuck going to do? I'm gonna still make the content. I'm not going nowhere content-wise, but I'm saying trying to be proactive and push the fan base or push the organization to do all. It's not happening, y'all. If that cannot move them, we can't do it. We can't do it, y'all. We can't. You know what I'm saying? So the way that we have to go about this, know that we're budget beasts. We're not going to spend in free agents. We're not going to sign our players to an extension early and take care of Micah. So we got to drag this shit out all fucking summer, right? It's just who we are. We have to try to find ways to help Brian Schottenheimer, help Matt Eberflus, and help this cluster of guys that we currently have find a way to get to the championship and hope and play for the best, man. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, y'all, got more content dropping. So to everyone watching the film sessions, CFL, play the cards you dealt. Exactly, Mamba. Yeah, all right, cool. This is just what it is, right? So I know I could do shows on Keenan Allen and y'all all sorts of stuff. It just is what it is right now. Listen, let's work with the ingredients that we got, but we still got to cook. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Guys, more film session. Like I said, Elijah Clark out of Syracuse will be next. Biggest guaranteed contract with all the UDFAs. And then probably next week, we're going to dive into leap guys, right? So how can we help Mozzie take a leap? How can we help Ferg take a leap? How can we help Tober take a leap? How can we help as we gear up for the all season? We're also going to do breaking down each individual coach. I didn't have time to do that when they were hired on. So we're going to look at Coach Riley, his tree, his philosophy, everything, and then go to the coaches. Yeah, bro. Backs against the wall, man. Still Cowboy. I'm still repping this stupid ass team regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it just is what it is. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to, push, I would say, for the organization, because it sucks that we have the best fan base of the world. No, I haven't did Childress. I'll do Childress. He'll be after Clark. Because some of these undrafted guys, I'm not going to do them, y'all, because, man, you know what I'm saying? But I will do Childress. Childress will be after Clark. But yeah, it sucks that we have one of the best fan bases in the world, and as of right now, our organization just isn't committed as we are. So appreciate you guys all. Like the content, subscribe to the channel. We got some film breakdowns, got some live shows coming up, and we can continue to do what we do best. Oh! Also, congrats to my guy, Skywalker Steel, who will now be on the Cowboys Collective. They are going on tonight, so it'll be Skywalker Steel, Foots the King, Law Nation, and John Machota. Hey, so Cowboys Collective tonight, right? We got some heavy hitters on the show. Skywalker Steel, Foots the King, John Machota, and Law Nation. Hey, you can say a lot of shit about Tuck. Y'all can say, people can say a lot of shit about Tuck, but the one thing y'all can never say is Tuck lied. I ain't lied. I ain't a liar. I'm a Capricorn, so telling the truth is all I know, right? And it seems like I was warning everybody months ago. But sometimes, if you ever been sick, or you have an illness, or you have a disease, sometimes you have to continuously drink liquids and fluids, and the disease will flush itself out. Salute to the Cowboys Collective. Peace.